helped with the connectivity issues. Apparently, I was coming through with very granulated video, and that's not acceptable. I hold myself to a higher standard. Something's broken, I like to fix it. Anyways, back to it here. I'm gonna let everybody come back into the live stream here. Give them a minute or two. I told them we're gonna close it out and be right back. So check it out. I went back to work after many months. I dislocated, broke, and tore my knee all at the same time. Very painful. Don't recommend that. Anyways, it took longer than anticipated by me, at least recovery. And my physical therapists are going like, "Oh yeah, man, you're gonna be at least a year before you're even thinking about being back to normal." So I was like, "Oh boy." Yeah, so I'm still working on that. Every day is a little bit better. I'm going in the right direction. And yeah, we had car troubles. The broke mobile broke down. The wife's car broke down. And then we did the wife's car twice. And then we had to do the other car. And then we had the Plymouth thing going on. That took a lot of my concentration going on that. I was brainstorming on how to. I'm really good with Holly carburetors. That's what I grew up on. This was a Edelbrock 1406 and AKA the Carter AFB. That took a lot of brainstorming and getting that done. So if you guys want to go back to some of those previous videos, knock yourself out. I hope I did a good explanation on how to tune those using the tuning chart and proper application. There's like math that goes into selecting the proper CFM for your carburetor. Um, you got to go off your cam size, your displacement, cylinders, and so on and so forth. But yeah, it's kind of cool in that. So yeah, I had car troubles. I hope I got all those fixed. And then we did the greenhouse, and man, I tell you what, we had more car troubles. I'm now the ultra broke stacker. If anybody you put in the live chat for me there, if I'm coming through loud and clear, or are we still coming in pixelated, that would help out a lot. Somebody put something on the live chat for me, please. I can only see on my end. I see on your guys' end. And you can help me out. Just let me know. Tammy, thank you. Welcome in. Visible Reverence, what is up? All is good. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. 5 by 5, whatever that means, right? So I have been very worried about the Brokemobile. There's more stuff wrong with that car than there is right. So I don't want to get into that. I mean, the main thing is there. Hey, jellyfish, welcome in. Say ton 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 shahor shashor. Okay, very good. Very, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, so the car itself is probably good for little trips around town still. But those long drives I have to go to work, and I do mean long, longer than any sane person would do for a commute. That's when I start to get worried, especially because I'm out in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere, mostly in the middle of the night. It's not not a good place to be if you have unreliable transportation, let me tell you. So that being said, I got a broke mobile 2.0. Maybe I'll show that in future videos. It's a I don't know if I want to do that though. It's a highly identifiable vehicle on the road. It's not so much that I'm trying to say, "Hey, look at me," but no, I got a really, really, really good deal on the vehicle. That's why I jumped out of my seat to go after it. I got it. It's a done deal. So we are. Now I need tires. I just found that out after the fact. But yeah, the other than that, like everything so far so good. I had to do a 2 days after I bought the dang thing. It broke down on me because of the freaking fuel pump. That's what I was doing yesterday. That's why I wasn't able to work on the furnace this weekend. Because yay, I broke down again. Yay. You're gonna start calling me the broke down stacker. This keeps going on. Goodness. MP68 in the house. I breach much better video and everything the second time. Thank you, MP68. Thank you for the clarification on that. Yeah, you guys weren't here just a moment ago. I had to close out a live stream and open a live stream because we're having technical difficulties, but it seems to be resolved. Thank you. Oh, not so many folks out in the desert. No, not at all. Not at all. When you have to drive through 5 counties to get to work, you got a little bit of a crazy commute. Am I right? Hey, Raz Bobo. Good to see you, bud. Welcome in. Yeah, so yeah, that happened recently. We did clutches, we did input shaft bearings, we did fuel pumps, ECUs went out. It was just, man, it was, I've been having, I do good car karma too. I help everybody out I can. I don't know what's going on. I pick up random nails and screws off the ground so nobody gets flat tires. I do everything I can, guys. 7 stacks, welcome in. Yeah, so we had a little bit of a run of mechanical issues lately. That's why I haven't really been on there. It all started off with my furnace exploding, right? That was fun. The meltdown. Got 17 people in the chat. Thank you guys for coming in. If you hit the like, that would help out a lot. I appreciate it. Let's boost that algo, right? Jeff Rubin, hey, what's up, bro? Good to see you. Hey, so yeah, we got the Broke 2.0. We got the greenhouse mostly done. I got to do some caulking with Mrs. Brokestacker, and she'll have a full greenhouse. I'm also going to dig down a little bit more right in front of the door and finish off the weed barrier on the ground. And then we're going to do like 2 inches of sand on the bottom so the greenhouse retains more moisture and keeps the humidity high. Mrs. Brokestacker likes to do orchids. Maybe when after she gets the greenhouse established with all her orchids in there, we'll show some videos of those beautiful plants, and hopefully some of them will be in bloom. She is quite the botanist. She has the green thumb for sure. Loud and clear. Heck yeah. Tires have magnets to attract nails and screws. I bet you they do, man. I tell you what. Yeah, so I'll be probably having to get some tires on that, tires on the other ones. We got some travel plans coming up. Lots of stuff going on. I've just been pulling my hair out, guys. I'm so sorry I haven't been able to get on, but it has been a freaking madhouse around here. I've been going asses and elbows 80 hours a week at least between work and at home, commuting to work, all this stuff, man. It's just been, it's been, I've had my hands full. Let's just say that. So, yeah, next time I get a chance, hopefully next weekend, hopefully nothing else catastrophically goes wrong, I will be able to work on the furnace, get that operational, and bring back to you guys some more cool copper pours, maybe some sterling silver again. I don't have the sterling silver pieces out here in front of me right now. They got put away for a little bit because I've been away for a little bit. I do have some pieces that are going to be available for our channelversary auction, but that won't be till like the end of September or beginning of October. Keep an eye out for that. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we hit that 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We are at 950 for the last 6 weeks. It's like I get busy and then everything just goes stagnant for a little bit. It's not my fault, I'm telling you. When we hit that 1,000 subscriber giveaway, it's going to be pretty epic. I have a huge pile of stuff in a giveaway pile ready to go right now. Swag packs, freaking bullion, hand poured pour stuff, right down to chocolate and, and stuff. So you guys keep an eye out for that. And hopefully we hit that before the end of the year. That would be even more epic if we hit it before the channelversary. I believe I started this channel late September of 2023. So we're coming up on the 2-year channelversary. We'll be doing a pretty good sized auction. We'll have some pretty unique pieces such as this. This is, let's see if I can get the camera to cooperate. Let me change my lighting just slightly. That might help, right? There it is. This one is number 1 for 2025. That'll be in the channelversary auction. This one I used a little bit of that copper cream. Looks pretty good. Tell your friends, that's right, Bart Cummins. Cubans, blah. Welcome in. Good to see you, bud. Yeah, I still got to clean that up a little bit. There's still a little bit of that copper cream in the cracks. That'll be cleaned up before these get all shipped out. But man, came out really nice. Stuff like that and stuff like this one too. This is so pretty. I might just offer this up in the auction when we get around to it there late September, early October 2025. So this is really cool. I like this bar design. Once I get the furnace started up again, I'm going to start up with these as well as the Warrior of the Light bars. That's what I've dubbed these. Just if you guys haven't seen those shorts, the Warrior of the Light, those are that book has a special place in my heart and has helped me through some tough times. Maybe this one will also be available. Man, the strikes came out really good on this one. 2025. Which number is this? 2. This is number 2. Oh, thank you, Bart. Appreciate that. I try. I try to do my best. Sometimes they don't meet my standards and they go right back in the furnace. Don't slam dunk them. Yeah, that apparently does a thermal shock to your crucible and it might crack them. Don't do that. But yeah, I even still got this one on. This is number 2. This is the 3D ball design round. This I think I've only poured a couple of these, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is number 2 of I think 2 or 3 right now. These are going to be coming up with our channelversary auction in about 2 months. Keep an eye out for it, guys. This one's really cool. I was thinking about taking this off, but that extra little ripple on the drip, I thought it was just really cool, so I left it on there. Whoops. Of course, the camera doesn't want to cooperate. This one is number 2. Really cool copper. Really cool colors that came out on this. You get the cross with the 2 angels on either side. Very cool design. One of my favorites. I'm very glad I was able to pick up that graphite mold. Sorry, graphite mold. The words escaped me for a moment. That's the beauty of the craft. That's right. They're all very unique. Which one's this one? Oh yeah, this is one of the Spanish doubloon styles. This one's, oh man, I still have the big numbers on this one. Number 3, 2025. Sometimes I do stuff a little different. And the strikes just came out fantastic. Look at that hallmark. That is perfectly legible. Doesn't happen like that every time because of all the ripples and everything, but that is a beautiful example of how the hallmarks are supposed to look. Very cool piece there. I like these the most out of most of the designs because they just look like a piece like pirate treasure or something. Very cool piece. Who knows? Maybe these things will be around in 1,000 years and somebody's going to be asking questions. Also got a few of these left. Not many. I need to start pouring more buttons. I started serializing the buttons starting 2025. If you have one of these, it's not serialized. That means you got on the onboarding pretty early. This one's number 10, 2025, made in America. The Broke Stacker. Just a nice, cool copper button. Whoops. The camera's doing weird things. I apologize. Yeah, so keep an eye out for that coming up in a couple months. Hopefully next weekend I can get out there and fix the furnace and we can do some more live pours. You guys can see me try not to do the splash dance and not have another meltdown live. That was, we were rocking and rolling so well, man, that last time we were pouring, and then everything just melted down. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it. Oh, another thing we did this year, another milestone we passed, we got the baby monetization. What's that mean? That means we got at least 500 subs. We're at 950 and at least 3,000 watch hours in a calendar year. So we're fiscal year. So that means I'm able to do like memberships. I haven't done anything special enough for that yet. And not to say that I'm not thinking about it. And then the super chats. I'm able to get super chats now. I can see it in this little icon on my screen right here. It's kind of cool. I got 1 super chat so far, guys. so small that I'm not even able to collect it. So, but it's cool. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here for you guys and just continuing the art and just showing you guys how it's done, the learning process that goes into it, and so you guys can learn from my mistakes. So you're not the ones, breaking crucibles and having meltdowns in your furnace, costly mistakes. Also, I know I was promising to have a very special guest on. We haven't been able to reconvene with one another. As busy as I have been, he's been even more busy. But that will be coming hopefully before the end of the year. Oh, hey, Visible River Ranch. Thank you, buddy. Here, I'm going to hit the like on that. Heck yeah, hit the like on that super chat. Woohoo! That's my second super chat ever, by the way. Thank you, Invisible River Ranch. Yeah, the he's going to be coming on hopefully before the end of the year. Very, very, very intelligent man, very insightful. Has different perspectives from your typical stackers. He comes with a little bit of a military background. He is just honestly a man that you want to know. He's a guy that knows how to make stuff from the very, very beginning of stuff like he's kind of like myself. You like to own it from beginning to end. What would we call that? Cradle to grave. You like you get the raw materials out of the ground. You do stuff to it. You put fire to it. Whatever you have to do, and you make something cool out of it. You have a finished product from, and you just pulled it from the freaking earth. He's very cool in that regard. He has very interesting perspectives outside of the norm, and I find it very refreshing and insightful at the same time. And I hope you guys too. We're gonna get him on here hopefully before the end of the year. Um, we'll just call him Rusty for now. That is kind of funny. I didn't know only 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours was it. Yeah, for the baby monetization. It's really hard to get 3,000 watch hours with only 500 subs, I'm telling you. Yeah, it's a to get the full monetization, it's 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. So that would be like the next milestone on the channel here. But we're gonna take baby steps and we're gonna try to get to at least that 1,000 subscriber mark, and that's gonna be the real meal ticket there. My success is your guys' success. I want to all continue to educate people on just basics of stacking, just sharing good ideas, general ideas of stacking. Why is stacking such a good idea? How has it changed my life affirmatively, and how it can do yours as well? It's how I want to continue to do the channel here. It's I mean, I probably could have been a great teacher. I don't want to call myself so much a teacher as an educator. I want to give you guys every tool that you possibly can have to succeed. Again, your success is my success. Hey, Art Bible, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, man, the it's been a very, very, very chaotic year. It started off with a kick in the knee for me. Tina, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, so I can't express how chaotic this year has been. You got my leg breaking, cars breaking down. We're selling cars, buying cars, cars, fixing up greenhouses, trying to grow crops, doing maintenance on the homestead here, if you will, and it's just been insane. It is more than I care to mention, more than I care to mention, and I'm probably leaving out at least 10 times what I'm actually mentioning right now. That's just it. Everything's been hitting me all at once, and it's true what they say: when it rains, it pours. So hopefully, starting next weekend, I can get out there and do another live pour. We'll see how well my furnace repairing skills are or are not. I know I still have that freaking graphite channel round piece. I haven't quite put the finishing details on yet, but that's the thing though. I'm so nervous to screw it up. I have so many hours, dozens of hours into this thing, and if I just do like one little screw up on it, all that's gone. That's why I'm kind of like a little nervous putting anything else on there. But I'm gonna finish that. We're gonna have custom channel rounds. Keep an eye out for that in the future. We got the new graphite molds. We I don't even think we've done a dozen of those yet this year altogether. It's the 3D ball, the crossbar, and the Warrior the light bar. I don't think altogether cumulatively we've even done a dozen yet for the whole year of 2025. It has been crazy. Hey Chew, welcome in. Yeah, so I feel like I've got a mouthful, and I want to run my mouth the gift of gab, right, a mile a minute, because there's just so much to share with you guys. I've been away for weeks, and it feels like years now. Like, what's the saying? Some decades weeks happen, and some weeks decades happen. So I feel like that's where I'm at right now, and there's so much to talk about, guys. So much to talk about when it comes to like the U.S. currency, not so much political affairs right now. I mean, we can brush over those. Not just so much that I'm like really concerned about those, more or less how they're going to affect the markets, how they're going to affect spot prices, crypto prices, the purchasing power of the dollar. You got the freaking GDP and the CPI numbers coming out, and they're affecting the dollars and all the dollars purchasing power, the Fed rates, what they're going to do. There's percentages, there's fear loss, there's all sorts of these things. I mean, there's 5G chess, but I think it's like trying to play five of those boards all at the same time. There's way too much going on for just me to talk about. That's why I want to bring my guest on and get some of his perspectives. Maybe it'll simplify things, put everything in perspective, where we're at, where we are, where we were, where we're at, and where we're going. So that's going to be an incredible, just not just a one-time interview. I'm hoping not just a monologue, but a nice dialogue, conversation of two decently intelligent minds coming together and trying to figure all this stuff out and unravel the ball that we're all getting handed all this information all at the same time. It's really insane if you guys think about it. Remember before, about 2, 3 years ago, you'd open up your web browser or the YouTube app or whatever, and not much was going on. And about every month or two, something would happen. Now we're seeing not just stuff every day, stuff multiple times a day from multiple sources. There's a lot of information flooding out there, and it's really hard to process it all. But we're going to go over all of that when my guest arrives. So, guys, keep an eye out for that. I'm really excited to do that. Again, insightful minds. Uh, there's so many phrases. The words are escaping me right now. I just get really excited thinking about it. I apologize. Similar minds have similar ideas, but also at the same time they have different perspectives on different sides of the world. So that's going to be really interesting to see. Well, guys, I'm going to cut this here a little short. I'm going to get off of here momentarily. I hope to see you all soon next weekend. I'm going to try to get out there in the shop, hopefully fix the furnace. If I have trouble with that, it'll be a furnace fixing video, not a live pour video. But we should be doing something in the shop here next week. It's going to be very exciting on that, as you guys have seen when there's fire splash dance and we're pouring molten freaking lava out on a cookie sheet. I mean, and then stuff was like flying out. And wear your safety equipment, man. I mean, your PPE, just, yeah, it's not worth getting. This is not worth getting poured hot fire all over you. You know what I mean? But you guys don't have to go through all that process. You guys can benefit from it when you see the Channelversary auction coming up in about 2 months. So, guys, that's all I can do for tonight. I hope to see you all again very soon. And again, thank you for coming in. Until next time, guys, keep stacking, stack 'em high.